Welcome guys, how's your week going? Have you had a good one so far? This is Business Friday Review. Okay, what we're going to be talking about today is...
The ladder of loyalty.
The ladder of loyalty. What is it?
What is it? Great question. Okay, so let's think about this, guys. As a business owner, what would be your dream Monday morning? What would it be? Let's have a think about that for a moment. Not coming to work, maybe. That might be a dream Monday morning.
Watching Mindset Monday?
Absolutely. The other dream Monday morning might be you drive into the car park of the place where you work, and outside are standing a whole queue of people just waiting to do business with you. Would that be a dream Monday morning? Yes or no?
That'd be pretty cool.
Of course it would,
yeah.
Wouldn't it? So the thing is, though, how much time are we spending thinking about that stuff? Now, the ladder of loyalty is about creating raving fans. Now, raving fans are people who shout about your business. You've probably got some of them right now. People who shout about your business and refer to you, refer other people to you. And how easy are those people to convert? Real easy, because they've been recommended by a raving fan who's saying just how awesome you are. So, you know, the thing is, when people think about marketing, the ladder of loyalty, let's just run through it actually. So we start down at the bottom with suspect, and a suspect is somebody in your target market but they don't know about you.
Right.
And then we move up to prospect. So that's about lead generation. Prospect is somebody who now knows about you and you've collected their details. So that's about your marketing effectiveness. And then we go up to shopper. So shopper is someone who's bought from you once. So that's about your sales process effectiveness. And then once we've got a shopper, we want to get them back. So that when we're talking about customers, somebody who's come back and had multiple transactions with you.
Yeah.
Then we move up to member. So a member is somebody who feels like part of your business. So if you start to consider the behaviour change now, if you're a quote-based business, a customer will probably get a quote from you and a couple of other people. A member will just come back and get a quote from you. So they're starting to become more loyal.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Absolutely. And then next level up is advocate. And an advocate is somebody who loves your business and they'll talk about you when prompted. So does anybody know a great electrician? Yeah, go and speak to Fred down the road. But then the top level of that ladder is raving fan, and that's what we were just talking about. But isn't it interesting how most people, when they start thinking about attracting new business, start right at the bottom of that ladder? You know, suspects, people who don't even know about us right now. And for me, there's way more leverage through the rest of that ladder to grow a business without even thinking about going to cold market.
Absolutely. Guys, you're going to take a short break now. If you like what you hear from what Andy's talking about now, and by the way, this is stuff that's come up a lot in the coaching sessions. We do the Business Friday reviews because it's things that keep coming up in the coaching sessions. So we're delivering that value to you right now. So if you do resonate with it, click like or leave us a comment if you have any questions. We'll be back after the break.
How far are you going to take your business? The content you're learning in this video is only the tip of the iceberg. If you're ready to take your business to the next level and start implementing the right strategies that are right for you, then now is the time to book your complimentary coaching session. In the session, we explore what strategies will get you to where you want to be in the most effective way possible. Book your coaching session today. Call 01527 757 910 or visit goodtogreat.actioncoach.co.uk.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome to Friday Review. So we're talking about the raving fans, the ladder of loyalty. I mean, this applies to marketing, sales, external stakeholders in the business, all different areas, isn't it? So what we're going to do to go this next level? How can we create more raving fans in our business? Because that's ideally what we want. If we could go out there and we've got people talking about us all the time, you know, someone might say to you, okay, where's a good restaurant to go? You go, oh man, you gotta go to this restaurant, you gotta go and try it. The chef was great, they came out, they shook our hands, it was fantastic, the whole experience was great. Or would you go from the restaurant to go, what restaurant am I thinking of now? I don't really know of any around here, because they haven't left a good enough experience on that person.
Yeah, actually, you've hit the most interesting point squarely on the head here. You know, have you ever been to somewhere where the actual meat in the sausage factory, if you like, so in this case, the example you've just used, restaurant, the meal might not have been the best meal in the world, But you mentioned the word experience a number of times. It was the experience that turned you into a raving fan, not necessarily the food. Yeah, of course, the food's got to be of a standard because that's what you expect when you go to a restaurant. But the thing that creates raving fans isn't necessarily the food, it's the experience around the edges of the food. So the same for your business. When you start to think about raving fans, stop being so fixated on the product or service that you actually make or provide, and start being fixated on the experience you give people around that service.
So let's say if you used an example of giving a quote out earlier on.
Yeah.
What sort of experience would you get from that, from the time that they just straight away they pick up the phone and call you? What sort of things could they do to improve the experience?
Okay, well, look, I mean, if you think about that, people are going to pick up the phone and what's the first question they normally ask? How much would it be for a? And the reason they ask that, and we've sort of talked about this before and we'll probably talk about it again, there's not enough time to talk about all of it today, is because they're not well educated enough to make an informed decision. The only question they're really educated to ask is how much for a.
Yeah.
So it's our job to not only educate them around why they should buy from us. So it's not just telling them about price, it's talking about the experience they're going to get when they deal with us, because actually that's the thing that's going to take the fear away. And how many times have you actually gone out there and thought, I want to buy something, and then you've done some research on it and you've spent more than you originally intended? So price isn't the factor here. We justify on price, but we buy on emotion. So we've got to, if we're only sending out quotes, and this is just one example, by the way, if you're only sending out quotes, how much you actually get into emotion and helping take people's fear away, educating them about the experience to turn them into a raving fan. So yeah, it's a great example, and there are plenty of others.
Absolutely. I mean, another thing as well is that you're talking about educating the experience. As an example, what if you was to go and buy something and something went wrong and you wasn't actually happy about it? The amount of shops online you can see on Instagram now, and I see some posts and it's like people have bought these dresses on Instagram with this model that looks fantastic, and then when they come, these dresses, it's just like this bit of crappy material. Who are you going to then speak to complain about that, or to actually, get some sort of feedback? Absolutely. It's all part of the experience.
Of course it is. Zappos would be a fantastic example of this.
Yeah.
So if anybody knew how to create raving fans, you're talking about the internet shopping and what have you. I mean, Zappos went from a zero business to a $1 billion sale to Amazon in 3 to 4 years, I think. And the reason that they created that, they sold shoes online, but they sold shoes in a way that nobody had ever experienced before. So they created raving fans. There was a joke about Zappos that as soon as you pressed order on the computer, your doorbell would ring, and you'd hardly got time to move from pressing order to answering the door before your shoes had arrived. And then to your point, when the stuff didn't actually fit or wasn't what you were expecting, you just reordered, and Zappos had immediately issue you a new pair, replacement pair, express, so it was with you as soon as possible without actually charging you for them or needing to do any financial transaction. So a lot of trust in the customer. So how much is that going to turn you into a raving fan? Well, look, we're talking about it right now, and I've never shopped with Zappos, but do you think if I lived in the States I probably would?
Okay, guys, the loyalty, the ladder of loyalty. Where is your business? What are you doing right now to get this loyalty with your customers, your clients? I prefer the word clients than customers. Keep coming back.
Yep.
Raving fans.
Yep.
They're going to keep coming back. They're going to be talking about you. What are you doing to actually do something about it? How are you going to build more raving fans in your business? Guys, if you like what you've seen today and you like what you've watched, make sure you click the like button. Or if you have any questions, then make sure that you drop them in the comment box below, and we'll be happy for me or Andy to get back to you. Maybe even bring it up in Friday Review next time.
Do you know what I was going to say as well? The comments box below, if you've got some great raving fan strategies that you're using, type them in there.
Yeah, good idea.
The sooner we start to get you guys sharing your ideas, the sooner we create a more leveraged platform for you all to get value from.
Absolutely. Guys, this is Friday Review. Catch you for Mindset Monday, next Monday. Have a great weekend.